Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm excited for y'all to check out my hub that will be live this week within creative mode. You might remember the past few that I've done that are all heavily focused on modern architecture, but for this hub, I decided to go a slightly different route. I went with a summer theme that included a large villa that led its way down to a beach area. This is a completely different style of architecture that I've never tried before, but I was really happy with how it turned out. In this video, I'll explain my process of creating this hub along with sharing a few tips on how you can start your own. Be sure to check out the quests inside the hub to find all 5 of the hidden fish sticks. If you get stuck, you can find the tutorial at the end of this video. The hardest part of starting a hub for most people is figuring out a way to incorporate your idea into a layout. In the past, you had to build it around different elevations for the featured portals, and now you have to design it around a circle of 32 matchmaking portals. It's not an easy task and requires a lot of build to prop, which is difficult to learn. On top of this, you can't block a single matchmaking portal within the radius of the player spawn in each portal. This means that you have to figure out a way to make an exciting theme that is completely open for the entire center. For this hub, I decided to make the spawn area a pool because it made the most sense for an open section. I created the platform, the shape of the pool, and the matching staircases that would lead you up to the combat section of the hub. Behind all this is where players face when they spawn, which would be the main focal point. Just like my modern mansion hub from last year, I had to design the house in a way that curves around to make a natural barrier that stops players from going too far from the portals. I began with the edge of the house and started going inward to create almost a C shape that wrapped around the front of the hub. I wanted to include cars into this section, but considering this is technically the backyard of the house, you wouldn't normally find cars there. Although I managed to make it work by pulling the driveway into a double garage that was located in the backyard. Finally, I continued building the house back around towards the pool and duplicated the other side to finish it off. I barriered off each side with fences and plants along with creating sides of 2 more houses to make it appear to be more than just one villa at this beach. This part was pretty basic and there wasn't too much detail involved. Next, I worked on the practice map section where I made an infinity pool that overlooks the ocean. I had to curve around 100 small blocks of water to make the round shape, and it was difficult to pull off in a way that looked smooth. Finally, I made staircases down to the sand and added in some decorations to make it less boring. This part didn't have much purpose and was far from the portals, so I blocked it off for players to enter. It took me quite some time to create this hub, but it turned out amazing.